Ah, the memories. I miss the good old days where anime, TV shows, movies, and video games were simpler back then. Now, perhaps I could share for you my childhood anime. And one of them, this one, it should be a two-part or more. I'll give more in the near future. For this video is Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I normally don't watch all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows, mainly the first one and the GX. 5D, no, I don't watch. But I do watch their anniversary. And I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force Evolution, or the Beginning of Destiny in PS2, and Tag Force 3 on PSP once before. It is quite difficult. And also I have forbidden memories in the PS1 emulator, because you should know PS2 and PS1, they're all gone. They don't sell anymore. So the best bet is emulator. Yeah, there are some hiccups along the way, so still learning. The one thing I know, I thought when I first played Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the first season, Yu-Gi-Oh! Moto, I thought there was only 3 Egyptian god cards, which I don't know when there are more god cards in GX. Well, I don't know what they're called, but they look like god cards, similar, powerful, based on what I've heard. And I think by the time, I don't know when they changed the life points, where you have to have at least 4,000 or 8,000 life points. But I think it started on the first season, or perhaps the first series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, okay? Not that one. Now, I think the reason is, in my opinion, is that you have only 2,000 life points, and you have monsters that are either higher or perhaps, let's say, more than 3,000 attack points, then that's a problem. It's not enough for just 2,000 life points, and the game will be finished in a snap of a finger. So I think that's where the changes for, or perhaps the life point increase started, if I had to make a guess. And for monsters, I think that they also change a bit, because unlike in the first season, the first few episodes, you can spam summon whatever you want. But now they have a rule. Level 4 or below, you can summon immediately. Level 5 and above, you have to sacrifice either 1 card or 2. And fusion, well, I think fusion is still the same. You still need a polymerization or anything. There are some who don't need polymerization. For spell, I think pot of greed, by the time Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I heard that card is banned, because remember, pot of greed, you draw 2 cards. Only the problem is, people can just exploit that if you have 3 cards with the same name. And that's why they ban it, because it can easily be exploited. And that goes same for Monsters Reborn. In GX, Monster Reborn was banned because, frankly, that card can resummon cards with any attack points. Doesn't matter it's high or low, you can summon it, and that tactic will be exploited, which I had to assume that way. Now, for field spell, by the time Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there are many additional. The primary one, the OG, mostly increased 200 attack points. A newer version, I believe the field spell, a newer version, it increases it to 500 attack points. Not only that, it can use either by attributes or by monster type, like say Winged Beasts, or perhaps dragons or anything. I think that's probably right. Let me know in the comments. Exodia is rare in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because, remember, it's a rare card. Not anyone can own it. I think in the game, if you have all 5 Egyptian or perhaps Exodia cards, game's done. You win. Every turn, you can only summon 1 monster or put 1 card on the field. Now, for spell and trap cards, it's a different thing. You can easily put anything. I think there's no limit for that, because it's spell and trap. What are you gonna do? Now, I don't know necessarily when they started making a Duel Academy. Maybe after, or perhaps within Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, the first one. I think one of them had the idea to create what's called a Duel Academy. That probably led to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And also, if you don't know, Kaiba did send cards to outer space where he believed aliens could pick it up, or perhaps teaching aliens how to duel. And it worked. In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, it worked. There were aliens such as Yubel, Elemental Hero Neos, and many others. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. What do you guys think about this? And also, what kind of cards do you have in your collection? For me, the highest one I got is Dragon FGD, 5 God Dragon. If you want gaming news or reviews, visit my first channel up here, or link in the description.